have a bunch of Sharpies out, and actually I'm looking at this and I want to add some color to this outside, and basically all I'm going to do is add a line. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have a little purple racing line. Around this. I'll probably add white dots to the edge of this purple. Most of it's dried except that inner rainbow line is not dry yet. I think that added a little bit to it. I picked out my colors for adding the details, and they're basically like a rainbow pastel. I need to add an orange in there. So I'll be adding them as soon as that dries. I'm going to do the white dots last because they take forever to dry. I'm just thinking on what else I want to add. And I think what I'm going to do is take this green and do swirlies in the middle of it. Just to add some texture. It also changes the color from this line here while keeping it in harmony with it. I think I will create some little paisley-like shapes. I just think that that black in the swirls here needs to be balanced out just a little bit. I've decided not to put white dots in the black areas. I want to keep them kind of bold. I think most of that is dry. So what I'm going to do on the yellow, I'm actually putting yellow, but it's darker. And I'll put it on the lightest area of the yellow, and then I'll switch to orange. So it's kind of a tone-on-tone gradation, and when it starts going to the red, I'll switch to pink. And on that side, I'm going to go with the light green. I hope that makes sense. Boy, but that was a real abrupt gradation there. I don't think I have a lighter green than this, so it's going to have to work. You could also just do this with your watercolor paints. On the other one I did, I think I actually just used the watercolor paints. You just have to make sure it's really dry. Well, you have to make sure it's really dry with this also. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to go back and color over a couple of those with the purple, and that kind of transitions it a little better. Boy, this pink might not be dark enough. I'm going to go with a brighter pink. That's better. It just makes for a fun pattern. Must admit, it doesn't look like the one I was trying to copy, but you know, it has its own little quality. Okay, so we're going to add some white dots. I did go back and make the swirls darker black because they were really light. And I made this line a little thicker because I thought it needed something there. And it really did help. So the dots I'm putting on are going to be just along this edge. I just want to kind of soften it a little. They don't have to be perfect, they just have to be, give it some, make it happy, give it some fun. When I'm finished with these dots, I'm going to bring out the other one, my other watercolor, and we'll take a look at it and see the differences. Okay, see how that just kind of softens it, ties it together a little bit. Probably a million different things you could come up with to to add to soften it. So the dots are just kind of an easy little addition. And I think I'll add just dots in here, just like 3 little dots in the corners. Oh. Working from all the little corner areas. I don't know, maybe they just add a little bit of interest. This I'm just adding 3 little dots, 1 in the corner and 2 on the outside of that. I'm just going to put 1 each dot there. And 1 over here, little corner dots there. And I think that I'm going to call this one good. I did want to show you the difference. Now, I do have a lot of white swoops in the rainbow. I'm not sure I'm going to add that. I kind of like this one a little bit bolder like it is. So for right now, I'm going to leave it. If you want to add, what I did is I just went and added some white swoops alongside. This one doesn't have as many bigger areas like right here and here. It just has this big area, this one, and maybe this one. So I don't think it's really needed. But feel free to do so if you would like to.